All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're decoding the hidden mechanics behind the massive digital side hustle craze. I mean, we see the hype literally everywhere we look, but today, we're stripping away all those glamorous filters to analyze the raw operational truths behind these micro businesses. We're going to look at how they actually work, how they impact you, and why really understanding this could save you thousands of hours and, honestly, thousands of dollars.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You see the TikToks every single night in the dark while you're scrolling. Teenagers in Dubai claiming they made $50,000 last month by, quote-unquote, automating a YouTube channel or drop-shipping massage guns. We are just constantly being sold this vision of effortless wealth, but we really need to look past the illusion to understand what's actually happening under the hood of this whole digital economy.
So what does this all mean? Well, there's just this stark contrast between the fantasy being sold to us and the exhausting economic reality we actually live in. On one side, you have the digital dream. It promises passive income, zero bosses, and a lifestyle that's basically a perpetual vacation. Like, just buy this course, right? But the economic reality, we're facing a massive housing chasm and crawling wages. This environment makes side hustles feel less like a fun little side project and way more like an absolute survival tactic. And the really harsh truth is that many of these hustles are just decentralized labor. The platforms take all the profit, and you take on literally all the risk.
Okay, let's jump into Section 1, Anatomy of a Hustle, Dropshipping and Digital Middleman. Let's really break down the mechanics of this first hustle, where you act as a middleman for products you never even touch. The high is undeniable. It's pure, electric dopamine. You find a product, run some targeted ads, and bam, you get that hit of your first $5 sale. Your phone is buzzing with midnight Shopify notifications while you sleep. It feels like you've completely hacked the matrix. But the come down? Yeah, that's the part they definitely don't put in those courses. You quickly realize you're selling garbage products that shrink in the wash or just completely break in a week. Suddenly, your inbox is flooded with angry customers demanding refunds you can't afford. You're buried in hidden ad costs, and you're competing in heavily saturated markets. Most of these setups fail in under 3 months, just because 1,000 other people are running the exact same playbook. So what's the fix? The absolutely crucial countermeasure here is to build a one-of-one skill. You've got to stop looking for quote-unquote winning products to middleman and instead focus on becoming the best in the world at a specific, unique skill. Truly, that is the only way to generate real long-term value and avoid this grueling race to the bottom before you completely drain your savings.
Moving right along to Section 2, Anatomy of a Hustle, the Creator Economy Trap.
Now, the influencer path is essentially putting all your chips on a single hand at the digital poker table. And wow, the high of being an influencer is intensely addictive. You get this intoxicating hit of viral dopamine when a video takes off. Brands start sliding into your DMs, and you might clear 10 grand for a single post. It looks like free money just for being yourself. But the hidden come down is absolutely brutal. What people don't show you is the Olympic-level digital hustling required just to stay relevant. You are constantly running on an endless treadmill. And the scary part? You are exactly one tiny algorithm tweak away from total irrelevance.
And this chart brilliantly illustrates that harsh reality. It's actually staggering. For 99% of creators, the internet eventually just shrugs and moves on to the next trend. Only 1% actually manage long-term survival. The attention economy is incredibly unforgiving, guys. Treating it like a stable, reliable business model is a massive trap.
Your countermeasure here requires a fundamental shift in how you view your audience. You have to treat the platform as a megaphone, not the business itself. Use the attention you're gathering to build something you actually own, like a standalone app or a physical brand. You absolutely must build an asset that doesn't rely on a like button to stay alive.
All right, Section 3, Anatomy of a Hustle, Meme Coins.
Let's examine the cosmic lottery of the digital age, crypto coins with completely degenerate names. The high here is total, absolute euphoria. You chuck $100 into a random coin and wake up a month later to vertical green candles that look like skyscrapers. Turning your lunch money into an M4 and a Rolex, it feels amazing. But the crash, the come down, is basically inevitable because probability has no memory. Momentum is a highly dangerous drug. People hit it big, but they never walk away, right? They double down until they lose the whole shebang because they've mistaken pure luck for an actual repeatable strategy. To actually survive this space, you must understand a very stark difference. Trading is a volatile sprint. It's a gamble. But investing? Real wealth is built by betting on the future and letting compound interest do all the heavy lifting for you over time.
Finally, Section 4, the NPC strategy, the silent grinder.
Let's explore the completely unflashy, unglamorous approach that, honestly, definitely won't get you a million views on TikTok. This is the reality of the grind. You work a steady job, maybe two. You practice strict budgeting like your life depends on it. You are literally surviving on rice and frozen veggies, which gets old real fast, while everyone else is out there chasing dopamine. The subtle high here? It's the quiet realization of being completely debt-free and mortgage-free while your peers are practically drowning. But of course, the come down is the absolute boredom of it all. It's trading your 20s for a freedom that might not arrive until your 40s.
But here is the absolute victory condition. The ultimate countermeasure to all the noise we've discussed today is realizing this boring NPC path is the only one with a guaranteed finish line. You don't need to find a dying billionaire or summon dark forces at a roulette table to get rich. You just need the incredible discipline to play the long game.
When we zoom out, we see the real truth. So much of modern side hustle culture is actually just withdrawal disguised as culture. We're all kind of addicted to the idea of the big hit. Once you understand the biological mechanics of why you chase these highs, the dopamine of a quick sale, a viral video, or a vertical green candle, you realize we're just reacting to a traditional economic path that feels broken right now. But understanding this allows you to stop reacting and start making moves that actually benefit your future self.
So I want to leave you with this really provocative thought to reflect on. What is the absolute worst side hustle you've ever tried? Seriously, drop a comment below and let us know. Was your worst side hustle a clothing brand that sold exactly 2 hoodies, or a crypto coin that went straight to zero? Reflect on the mechanics of why it failed, apply the countermeasures we covered today, and I'll see you in the next explanation.